What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And again, we're over here talking about David Jaffe because for those of you who are unaware, David Jaffe has been in the news because he had a monumentally idiotic take blaming the failure of Dragon Age the Veilguard on YouTube grifters. And since then, he got monumentally roasted for it. And he ended up spazzing out at individuals like Vera Dart, going on massive sexist tirades, and then once getting called out for it, decided to, lie and say, no, I wasn't being sexist, even though I disparaged her based on her looks, on her hair, and the fact that she's only successful for being a female and not for any of the actual hard work she's actually done into growing her community. Yeah, I'm not being sexist at all. And since then, David Jaffe's been getting just roasted and eviscerated over on YouTube time and time again. People have been pointing out how hypocritical he has been. People have been pointing out how dishonest he has been, pointing out his lies and misrepresentation of the truth, and pointing out that he's just an emotional, soft-brained individual, that he's constantly trending. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's tweeting about him. So it's no real shocker that you end up seeing David Jaffe do things like this. 2 streams tomorrow, Gabbin and Games in afternoon, Jaffe stream in morning, free chat plus many topics and call-ins. Should a small portion of the show be responding to a single Jaffe hate video? And if so, which one? Thanks. Yes, respond to the hate video. No, move on, no more. Guess what David Jaffe is doing here, and is trying to deny the fact that he's doing? He's grifting, guys. David Jaffe is grifting. But I thought grifters were a bad thing, David. I thought grifting was a bad thing, David. Oh, and he's trying to justify it by saying he's grifting, guys. He's gone around saying he's not a grifter. He refuses to call himself a grifter, but it's plain and simple that he's a YouTube grifter now because he gets called out by one of his followers here. At this point, you might just want to move on. In all honesty, I agree with what you've said, but it's a lost cause. Hypnotic, Vera, side-scrollers, grums, etc. trash. They use the simply mushy-brained tards of the world to post their egos and to feel godlike. They are too thick-headed. One, I don't think you guys are mushy-headed. I think you guys are actually very smart and smarter than people ever give you credit for and can come up with your own opinion. But David Jaffe responded with this. Oh, to be clear, this is about growing the channel. I don't think those guys have any interest in a meeting of the minds. I've tried. So out of every 20 hate comments, 2 or 3 roll in support and sub and become watchers, and some of those become a fan. So it's like a free ad for me from some of the most popular YouTubers out there. Right now, my biggest challenge is to just make sure the core content of both shows stays as is. 100% games on Gabbin and all sorts of topics, including drama on Jaffe stream. But I hear ya. Thanks. And he continues to, try to confirm that this is definitely not grifting. This is definitely not grifting. I'm just doing it to grow the channel, also known as YouTube grifting. And he basically says the same thing here, but this time, showing off that he's grifting, he tags everybody. Oh, to be clear, this is about growing the channel. I don't think those guys have any interest in meeting of the minds. I've tried. You've gone on side-scrollers, you've debated Hypnotic, and you didn't even look into Vera Dark, but still called her a grifter, so you really haven't tried. You just keep sparking out all over the place. So out of every 20 hate comments, 2 to 3 roll in that are in support, and they become watchers, and some of them become fans of the channel. And I won't lie, I've been really digging meeting a bunch of gamers who are progressive like me and are happy there are people pushing back on these folks. So it's like a free ad for me from some of the most popular YouTubers out there. So I guess thanks, Asmongold, Stuttering Craig, and Vera Dark. You guys know how to play the game, and I appreciate you teaching an old dog. who totally dislikes a large percent of your opinions as much as you dislike mine. How to do it. I'll never be as big as you guys, but hell, just the crumbs of how to do it, you guys drop off your cruel, racist, ignorant table still work for other things as well. So thanks, no joke. Now my biggest challenge is to just make sure the core content on both shows stays as is. Wait a minute. Well, you call all these people grifters, liars, manipulators, and you're learning from them. You're learning how to grift. But I thought you weren't a grifter, Jaffe. I swore you weren't a grifter. You go around saying you're not a grifter, and that's what he's doing now. When called out, right, you attacked a creator unprovoked for having a vagina, and now you're grifting off it like human trash. I don't care if he's grifting. You have all the right in the world to go around doing this, Jaffe. You are 100% in the right to make content like this. And then you say this, that's not grifting, it's exploiting. And yes, I'm 100% exploiting their hate and turning it into money. Wait. I thought that's what grifting is. I thought that's what grifting is, Jaffe. Because when we come over here to the video you made on Vera Dark, Jaffe, this is how you defined a grifter.
I've never defined grifter as that. A grifter is somebody who makes money off people by lying to them. That's what they do. A grifter is not someone who sits in front of a camera and talks about video games, Vera Dark. You just don't.
A grifter is somebody who sits on a video and lies to them, manipulates them, all for their money. Like when you denied the fact that you were sexist to Vera Dark, and now you're utilizing the fact that people are making content about you, talking about you, discussing you for more content, and trying to grow your channel off of your hot take and watching videos about you and your hot take, David. You know what grifting is. But I thought you were against grifting, Jaffe. And we can even come over here to Savvy, as she even points it out even more. Guys, I'm not the sexist for saying a woman who had a different opinion only has views because she's a woman and she is pretty. Guys, I'm not the grifter for exploiting a system simply for money, which sure, that's pretty close to a grifter, but it's a different word, so I'm not the word I use on other people. Guys, I'm the expert. I have 20 hours, and that's why the guy with 78 hours is wrong. Guys, only I'm allowed to have opinions. Marginalized individuals like Hypnotic don't get to have opinions because he didn't make it clear with opinions are my own and the statement because I lack conversational common sense. Look at me, guys. I'm the moral authority. Dude, you're grifting now. You shame everybody else for grifting. You shame everybody else for doing exactly what you're doing now. You call everybody else sexist, and when you say sexist shit, you say, I'm not being sexist. You call everybody else grifters, and when you start doing what everybody else does, you say, I'm not a grifter. You keep doing it time and time again, David Jaffe. Welcome to being what we in the industry call a massive hypocrite, David. And you can do all this. I have no problem, David, with you doing this. I have no problem with you making these streams, making this content, talking about people like this, watching hate videos on you. I have no problem with you doing that. I support your endeavor in doing that. But don't go peeing on me and telling me it's raining. We all see what you're doing here, David, and you can't hide the facts. David Jaffe is 100% a dirty, rotten YouTube grifter now. Welcome to the club, buddy. We have cookies on Wednesday, but I'm gonna leave it there. Let me get your thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.